Why you calling my line? I don't got time today. Give me the bag. I need a bag today. Tell me you love me, baby. Love when you lie to me.
What's good, what's good? That's Yana Shawty T. What's up, Queen of the Skull, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host,
Adio League, Lwc.
and today we have the one and only duo, the Pan American flow, okay, Grammy nominated Los Rakas.
Yeah. What's good with y'all, man?
How y'all feeling today?
We good.
Irie.
You are. What do you guys go by individually, so the people know?
Yeah, Rakas Dum, el negrito Dum Dum.
Okay.
I go by Raka Rich. Rico, me dicen en la calle, you know, para la gente que me
Okay, look at them.
Yeah.
What y'all was doing today?
Chilling, I was with my daughter.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Fatherhood, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that, being a musician and fatherhood. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
How about you,
just,
Rich?
Just bought some property and I was really proud of that.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Money and negocio.
That's big, to be honest.
Yeah. I just bought some land, a little bit of land.
Congratulations.
Look at you.
Yeah, thank you.
I heard you guys have a studio session after this. What's that all about?
Yeah, man, we're working on new music right now, man. It's crazy, man. You know, really excited about the music we about to drop. You know, we got Candela out right now with Big Clef. Make sure you guys check that out. Yeah, man.
What type of feeling are you giving in this album? You guys are mostly known for like the reggaeton, reggae, dance hall sound and just, turning it the fuck up. So what are we looking forward for this one?
For this one, I think you're gonna get like some beach music.
Nice. It's a vibe.
You know, I think the girls are really gonna love this album. And then the fellas just gonna have no choice but to love it too because the girls like it. So.
Right, your girl like it, you gonna like it.
So,
yeah,
go ahead.
my bad. You know, it has a tropical vibe. You know, we've been at the beach a lot lately. We were in Colombia during the pandemic for about 3 months. We got to soak up the game over there. Had to go connect with the people from La Comuna 13. Met a lot of dope people that influenced the sound of this new project that's about to come out. We just left,
Texas.
where's Selena from?
Corpus Christi.
We just left Corpus Christi with our brother Dusty and worked out, finished the project over there with him. And it had like a cumbia vibe. Then we had
nice.
So we just been doing all kind of crazy shit. You know, I'll be honest with you. We don't get the credit for being the trendsetters. You feel me? But we always create the wave first, and then people catch up later.
For sure.
So right now we on some other shit. So like the new music, I feel like people gonna really appreciate it.
For sure. Nice. Okay,
And how did you two meet?
We cousins.
You guys are cousins.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I just thought y'all was like best friends like your whole life or
I was
something.
gonna say it's a long friendship.
Man, that's my brother,
That's my nigga, man.
Let's talk a little bit about that. When did you guys decide to become a duo? And when you guys did make that decision, along the way and the road, how have you guys kept it? I mean, you could tell you guys are very like familia, and I can see it in your guys' character,
Yeah.
But how did you guys like not argue or separate or like break up the group? That's because it's been a minute.
No, we argue, you know what I mean? It's family, you know what I mean? It's like we're not a made up group, you know. A lot of groups are made up, you know what I mean? Like we really came organic, you know what I mean? It's really my family and it's for life.
I mean, you know, it's like the only way out is, death.
I was like, God damn.
Blow it in, blow it out.
Right.
La clica.
It's hella funny.
Now, you know what's crazy though? The people chose us. Swear to God, we just having fun. We kicking it. We fam, so we up and down the streets. Just having fun. And then I did music, he did music, and then the people seeing us perform together, they always thought that we were a group. But I was just featured on his song.
Oh, got you.
That type of shit. He'd be performing, he would have his own shows, and then he'll invite me, like, come through, I'm about to be performing it. And then I'll pull up, And then I'll pull up and perform with him, and we just had this chemistry. Because we didn't even practice. I would just pull up. Wherever,
Right.
I'll probably just, I was doing something else before that, and then I'll pull up just randomly, and then it'll be a vibe. So people will be like, man, y'all group.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how it really started,
And was it in Oakland where it started?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you guys come from Panama, and how was that? I mean, not like that, but coming from a different country and ending in Oakland, that's some hyphy shit. That's like, what the fuck? You know, a lot of people go to like LA or like, you know, a different way, but like
Miami,
you in Oakland, California.
Or New York.
Yeah, so how was that coming to a place where the Bay, you know, we the sauce?
It was good, man. You know, it was the best thing. You feel me? Like, I thank God for being able to land in Oakland. You know, because Oakland teach you a lot, you know, from the swag, the style, the independent mentality, the revolutionary mentality. You feel me? It's like so much culture and so much game and so much knowledge, you know what I mean? And so much sauce and so much style, you know what I mean? And Panama is the same way.
Right.
You know what I mean? In Panama is the same way. It's like we got it's very cultural, you know, it's pioneers, you know, and that's why we feel like Panama and Oakland is like
Home.
it was like it's like a crazy combination, you know.
Right.
That's what makes Los Rakas.
Where did your love for music start, both of you? Like, where did all that begin, like, in your lives? Like, what inspired you guys to do music?
What inspired me to make music? It just happened. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. Like, put it like this. So, growing up back home, and I miss this. You know what I'm saying? The family thing. You feel me? So we go back home, and then my grandma's brothers and sisters, they'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna go, you know, like to the pueblo, far away from the city." And then we'll go out, you know, to some uncle house over there in the ranch or whatever, and then, you know, the whole family's there, all my cousins, and then, you know, then the aunties and the uncles start playing the tambores, and the aunties are singing, you know, and then my grandma would start singing, and just wasn't thinking nothing of it. It was just normal. But then that's where I feel like we got it from. We got it naturally like that because we never practiced when we performed, but people liked our performance. They thought we were a group. And I think me just growing up in that environment, that's what prepared me, you know, that's what got us to where we were at naturally, you know. I don't know. I just never thought about it. You know?
So it was just a lot of music around y'all growing up?
Yeah. It's like in Panama, man, it's like they play all kind of music in the radio station. They probably go from merengue to house music, to Haitian music, to salsa, to dancehall, to reggae. You know what I mean? And this is just one DJ. You know what I mean? It's not like it's different radio stations. It's just one DJ.
Shit. That's
you know
cool.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how we grew up. You know. That's what I feel
And they're
like.
yelling all over the track too.
Yeah. Like hyping it up and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like that's why I feel like we versatile too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, 100%.
No, yeah, like yeah, it's been a blessing. I swear, like I feel like our generation is the end of the old school. We got to experience our grandparents' music, our parents' music, our music. Now we're experiencing our kids' music.
Right.
But we were that generation, you know, that just we cut off the end of the old school. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that we got to soak up the prime of every genre that exists. We got to see their prime. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I remember y'all from is the jerky movement. I remember y'all heavily in the jerky movement. It was such a hype at the time, and then like the only people's jerkings music that I like really saw out there like that was y'all's. Like as far as like I don't know, like how do you say, like worldwide or like
Yeah. No, it's like it was start out, you know, because you know the jerking. We only have one song like with the jerking style, but so the jerking movement was getting popping, but you know the jerking come from turfing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they took the style from over here and they did their own thing, and then but the jerking was getting popping in Panama, and Rico noticed that.
Shit.
Rico noticed like that. Hey, you know. This shit come from right here. These are partners that invented this. You feel me? Chunky and them. You know what I mean? So he's like, man, we need to make a jerking song in Spanish.
That's hella funny. That's hella cool.
So we started going to the studios and.
But somebody in Panama suggested it to me. That's
how you got the idea?
Yeah, like I was listening to it. Yeah, somebody was like, yeah, you know, you need to get on that hype. You know, y'all from over there. You know, send me the beat. Send me a beat.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so it was supposed to be like we're battling each other. So
okay.
he wanted me to send him a beat. It's funny that I was just talking about that on the way over here.
Sure.
And then he wanted me to send him the beat. So he was like, all right, because his name was Yayo, and we Raka. So the opposite of a Raka is a Yayo. It's like a fresa and a naco.
Okay.
You feel me? So, but you know, even though he was calling himself a fresa, he was still
really
from the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'm Raka. It was his idea. So he was like, yo, we're gonna battle each other on a song. Just send me the beat, and then that's how we could get some controversy behind it and make it fun. You know, so people could do some battles or whatever. And then I'm like, for sure, let's do it. So then we record the song, and we send it back to this fool, and he got mad at me.
Which is Soy Raka. The song is Soy Raka, which is one of our biggest songs.
Yeah, because I say at the end of my verse, I said, Lo Yayo ya pasó, ahora viene lo Raka. Yo sí soy.
Oh, yeah, yo sí soy.
Yo sí soy. Raka.
Hey.
So we was just playing, and then, but yeah, we the first, by the way, we are the first hyphy in Espanol.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are the first song ever recorded in Spanish that's hyphy.
And the turfers, like, that was the first time you seen turfing on the video.
Right. And
on the Spanish song.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
And you know, honestly, I haven't seen nobody like do it like that. Like even it's something that you guys set stone, and it's like motherfuckers kind of scared to touch because it's like like, you know, you can't. Not everybody can do it, and then it work. You know what I mean? It's like you have to.
Work. And then another one that we did, and I don't think we get the credit for it, but you know, the whole bike culture thing. I think we made that popular.
Can you elaborate on that?
The BMX.
Okay, so one I just from New York, and we're thinking about doing a video for the song called We Then Rakas. And we're coming back from New York, and we're driving, you know, international. You know, when you come back to the town, you know, you got to go through E14 to see what's going on, right? You got to go see what's popping. Like,
that was like a ritual, you know, come back from tour, you know.
So as we riding down down the street, we're on International by like in the 50s. I'm hanging out the window and I see a scraper bike, like, you know, just mobbing, doing this thing, right? And I take a picture of that moment and how it looked. I showed him. I'm like, yo, this is the video.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the video. We're gonna shoot this video. And then we ended up planning it out. And at the time, you know, those SE bikes, you know, the big bikes that everybody's using. When I came back from New York, my homie had one. Rakas Chris, shout out to my brother Rakas Chris.
Shout out to Chris, man.
So he already had one in New York. You feel me? 29-inch and the whole shenanigan. I've never seen a BMX bike that big.
Gotcha.
So I was like, yo, I was really juiced off of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, where you cop this? And then, you know, he had told me. So then I went and did my research and I found my own version of what he had. You feel me? And then I started riding on with that one in the video.
You purchased the whole bike?
Huh?
You purchased the whole bike?
I went and bought my own version of that.
Oh,
different
shit.
bike. Like,
He was
He
really
was dedicated.
inspired.
You were like, I'm doing this fucking video.
So, yeah, no. It wasn't even for the video. It was that's what I'm saying. It just happened organically.
Got you.
It wasn't for the video.
Got you.
The scraper bikes was on my mind. That's what I was thinking about. But when I pulled up in my bike, that's when everybody started getting those type of bikes. You feel me?
Got you.
You know,
we put those bikes on the video on the Within Raka video, and right there that shit got popular.
That shit got popular. Then you start seeing the Bay, all the kids. Now you see all the kids riding around with them big bikes.
It's like clubs now.
And you know, it was inspired by los Rakas. You feel me? From New York, my homie Rakas Chris, to Raka Rich, all the way to the east. You know what I'm saying? East Oakland. You feel
How
me?
is the love that you guys get from Panama now? Being that you guys grew up there and now you guys go back, and I'm sure you guys rock shows there and, you know, show love.
Yeah.
How is that, and how does that feeling?
Nah, it's love in Panama, man. It's love, you know.
my teeth at 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? About to go hustle. You feel me? I thought like, she playing like hold on. So then I went and Googled it, you know what I'm saying, and then I looked at all the nominees for that year, 2017, and then at the bottom I see Los Rakas. I'll be, you know, in your careers you got your ups and you got your downs, and that was one of my downs, and then just off as an artist, you know, not for the numbers, none of that, just as an artist. Feeling, man, it just made that I've been through, you know, in our careers, just made it worth it, because it was like, even though
Y'all had and the legendary people that y'all done music with. People we worked with.
Man, it's been a lot of dope. We've been able to collaborate with a lot of the people that we grew up listening to and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a blessing. E40, you know what I mean? Check out the song with E40, Kafu Bantan. Like you said, Nina Sky. We got 2 songs with Nina Sky. They
That's
dope.
hard. That's dope.
You know what I mean?
And they're a duo, and you guys are a duo, so I just think it's just dope.
And
it
we
was
got a
dope,
vibe
man.
too.
Yeah,
we got a vibe with them.
Yeah, we've been to Colombia. We performed in Colombia with them, New York. You know what I mean? Man, who else, man?
So you back
just
then,
the homies, you know what I mean? The homies too, you know.
right? But back then, you guys, I'm guessing, would actually get in the studio with people, right? And as I don't know, music changes, people start doing emails and kind of you know, how has that transition from actually feeling a vibe, building a relationship with artists, and seeing if it's your cup of tea, go from, you know, emails? How do you guys feel about that change? And how are you adjusting to that?
No, you just gotta adapt. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna be able to be in the room with all the collaborators. You know what I mean? So you just adapt. You know.
You just gotta cross your fingers,
right,
and hope that they send it.
Right.
So you talking about Colombia, New York, and other spots? Where have you guys traveled? It sounds like y'all have been all over the place.
Worldwide, right?
Yeah, man. Thanks God, man. We've been able to do shows, rocker parties, you know, France, Chile, Belgium, where else, man?
It's like everywhere.
Yeah, it's a few spots, you know what I mean? Mexico, you know, Mexico. We fuck with Mexico, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mexico show love. You know, it's like they don't hold back the love. You know what I mean? When they see you, you know, they go crazy. They treat us like the Beatles over there. You know? Right. You know what I mean? You know, it's crazy. You know, highs taking up highs and shit. Man. The shit is crazy.
It gets intense in Mexico, for sure.
Talking about crazy, what's like the craziest experience you had on the tour? There has to be like one that's like, what the fuck?
So many. I remember our first. This is not our first tour, but this was a tour with J Bug, and then our tour bus wasn't a tour bus. It was a fucking motorhome that was wrapped, and they were calling it a tour bus. Fucking, by the time we get to Florida, So when we got to somewhere in the middle of Florida, hillbilly land, fucking the bus breaks down. The motorhome. You know what I'm saying? Breaks down in the middle of nowhere. We have to pull over. We got to get to the show. Man, I just remember that bus breaking down over and over.
Oh, man.
Damn.
And we made it to every show though.
We made it to every show, so we would have to,
With
just
the same home?
No, like.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
listen. I just want people to know that, just being an artist, it's not just glamour, you gotta put in the work, you know what I'm saying? And you want to be professional too, you gotta be there on time. Nobody care if your bus broke down.
Yeah.
Just get there. You feel me? So we had to really figure it out. So everybody thought quick, we got to rent a car, boom, everybody dumped, some people had to stay behind, you know what I'm saying? And we had to keep it lit. And we got there on time every
Put
time.
the merch in the you know what I mean?
Put the merch in the trunk. And then and get there on time, and then and it broke down some more, and I remember we were going through Wisconsin, and then
that's when it got crazy.
It was below zero, like it was like minus 18, and then the freezer, the heater thing froze.
18.
The thing froze up, man, it's for real.
The shit froze up, meaning we don't got no heater.
Right.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
You feel me? So now we got like hella motherfucker got coats on. You feel me?
Right.
We like, bro, come on, bro, body hit, man.
Real talk.
No, I believe it.
Bro, body hit, bro.
I
Come on, bro.
Yeah, nah, man. And then
and it was called the Cold Zone tour too.
It was called the Cold Zone.
And then one time we were on tour with a soldier, driving through passing through Utah, going through Wyoming. And then I don't want to.
You can't start.
Come on, you gotta go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got. I think that we got profile shit. The police got behind us because he seen California license plate, and there was no other cars on the road. It was just us and him.
Hell no. That's scary.
And he pulled us over, and we had hella weed on us.
Ah.
Yeah, but the whole time before that, one of the homies was like, "Yo, listen, do y'all got any trees?" Because he wanted to puff.
Right.
But he's the type that if you let him start,
You're not gonna finish.
we're not even gonna make it to the next state. He already done puffed all the trees.
Oh, shit.
And so we ended up lying to him about not having trees, and then when we got pulled over, we're like, "Hey, listen, y'all."
Hey.
But he told us before. What he told us before? If we get pulled over.
Oh yeah, so he said before. If we get pulled over, listen, I got the best boss lady. She's my auntie. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take the rap.
It's good.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just saying.
I know,
15
right?
minutes later, we get pulled over.
Wow.
So now it's time to be like, "Hey, listen. Remember what you were just talking about
Right.
earlier?
Ooh.
We're going to need you to take that rap because we got to get to the next show."
Oh, shit.
So anyways, they pull us over, get us out the car, and then, the police officer was like, "Whose bag is this?" People have to raise their head. They asked Doom, "Whose bag is this?" We knew it was Doom's bag. Doom was quiet for like 15, 20 seconds. Like,
Trying to see if my brother is gonna take the rap.
Right.
his brother didn't take the rap. Doom just finally said,
It's me.
and then he keep asking who's the next one. It took me about 30 minutes to finally say that it was mine, and I'm gonna tell you why I said it was mine. I was fucking. I'm waiting for Walter. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say his name. I'm waiting for the homie. I'm waiting for the homie to be like, "Yup, it's me." So I'm like, man, 30 minutes done passed, and he's still like, acting crazy, right?
Hold on, man. This is a real story.
And the police officer goes, and he looked like one of them Rangers. He got that big old cowboy hat. You know you're gonna go
Them
to
them
jail.
assholes, yeah.
Oh,
You know you're gonna go to jail. And then
Did
he
your friend
goes-
go down too?
so he already got Dune and the other one, the DJ, and they already already depressed, looking sad. And then he goes, "All right, if you tell me whose is it, if this is yours, I'll let you go." So I'm like, "Alright." You think he let me go? He said, You have the right to remain silent. Everything you.
And then the homie said, "All right, it's on my weed." And the ranger said, "No,
You can't do
you
that.
can't do that. That's not how this works."
Yeah. So we ended up having to spend the weekend in Wyoming and locked up. We got visitation that weekend too. We got to experience the whole shebang bang of what is being locked up. And let me tell you something: the food was horrible. The water would come out white. They would have to mix it with this little Kool-Aid, this little green thing.
Bruh, no.
Nah, man, we don't recommend the kids.
Yo,
Be careful when you travel out of state.
Get a job, man. You know what I mean? Get a job. The prison and you know what I mean? Even though we were profiled, you know, it's a little marijuana, you know what I mean? A little marijuana. We on tour, we artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, not jail is not good.
Right.
Did y'all make it to that show?
No, they were in jail.
That one we didn't them. That's the one
That
show
was the
we
best
didn't
show
make.
they said too.
Yeah, they were like, man, last night was 100 people. I'm like,
Yeah, we missed out on that opportunity. We took an L, you know, but we learned a lesson, you know.
Yeah.
Talking about cannabis, you guys partnered with Cannabis, right? And did some weed ventures.
Yeah, we did one collaboration. You know what I mean?
How was that? And how did the people?
It was good.
Was that
man.
your first weed release?
Yeah, that was our
Yeah.
first.
So how was that?
It was good, man. It sold out fast. You know. Now we working on different other things. You know what I mean? That we got in the pipe.
Yeah, we got some more weed coming up.
Oh, cool. So it's like an industry you guys are definitely gonna dive into.
Yeah, because we got a lot of people that's interested in collaborating with us.
That's cool.
Our logo, man, really is, people really love it, you know?
Mhm.
So people just want to be down with whatever we got going on. And so, yeah.
Where did the logo come from? Where did the idea and everything?
Man, the idea, we did it with our homie. What's my homie name? From Filter Drip.
Filthy Drip. If you old school Bay Area,
Filter
you
Drip.
know about Filthy Drip in Berkeley.
Yeah, shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
We sat down with him and we basically just told him what we wanted, you know what I mean? He was being we was like 30 minutes, you know. Told him to put a hat on him. We told him to put a hat on him and he put it backwards. And he was like, nah. Rico was like, put it like in the Shower El Ocho hat, because in the Mi Barrio video, he had the Shower El Ocho hat, and it was one of the things that people really stood out from that video.
In Panama, for sure.
Yeah.
And they'll call it La Gorra del Chavo, because Chavo El Ocho. You know Chavo El Ocho, yeah. So our logo got the Chavo El Ocho hat.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because a lot of people were...
You know, that's good that you clarify that. You know what I thought that was? You know, like back in the day, like, the hats, the Frisco hats that had the thing that... The ones that used to hang.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like
It's
the
a
Chavo.
Exactly.
Ocho.
It's the same. Yeah.
It's the same.
So it's cool how it's like...
It's not the puffy one. It's just
it's just the ones that hang.
Yeah.
I was like, that's how
we represent for the Mexicanos right there. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on El Chavo.
Yeah, and then the glasses got the standards without the lenses, like Mac Dre. You know what I mean?
The one go-to.
And the smile, the one go-to.
Is old school Panamanian, you know, like our parents, our grandparents, everybody used to have just that one go-to. So you go to Latin America and you see like you see somebody, it was just, everybody knew that that's a Panamanian thing at that time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, we just represent the culture, a little bit of where we grew up on, you know? And then it's a peace symbol if you think about it. Because he's smiling. It could have been just any regular face, and then he mugging, and then it was just, we wanted it to be for everybody, you know?
Yeah, it's really universal for sure.
Yeah.
Even kid friendly, so.
Yeah. You know, man, like we would go on tour and people will, you know, so we would be the opener, so sometimes people will miss our set, but our merch was still with sale, you know what I mean? Because of the logo. By the way, get our merch at Lwc.Podcast. It's quality. You know, it's bueno, bonito y barato.
Yeah. We did numbers with the merch, especially back home in Panama. Like we were in stores back home. Like they did a big order from over here.
That's hella dope.
I was like, damn. Then we had our own shoe with Puma. You know what I'm saying?
That's hella sick.
And then we were selling all over the West Coast. Like our shoes was just, they put them just in the West Coast to try it out, and the motherfuckers sold out quick.
See, look at y'all. Is there anything that we can look for as fans? Is there anything that y'all fans could look forward to that's coming out? Like anything you want to kind of
shine some light on?
Man, the shows, man, you know, we coming to a barrio near you, you know what I mean? Stay tuned, go to Rakas.com. Uh, New music coming soon. Candela out right now. Candela, the song of the summer, man. Candela is the song of the summer. Just play that thing, you know, and it's vibe, automatically vibe.
Yeah, we independent, so we need your support.
Definitely.
You know, we competing versus the majors, and they putting up a lot of money on this. And we doing this with our own money.
Definitely.
So we need your support. We coming to you humbly. Is that even a word? How do you say humbly?
Yeah.
Yes.
And my mama.
You know, bien humildemente.
Yeah.
Because we need your support for real in order for us to keep the shit going and take it to the next level. So if you want to see us at the top with some of your favorite mainstream artists, then support the movement.
Rakas.com.
Yeah, soy Rack.
Before we wrap it up, can you guys leave the anybody who's inspired or that comes from a different country to you know and to even Frisco or LA, wherever, like a piece of advice that you can give them musically or just in life in general?
Man, you know, one thing I have learned is just you gotta keep going, you know what I mean? You gotta keep going, you gotta keep fighting, you gotta keep striving?
Yeah.
You gotta keep striving, you know what I mean?
It's the English and the Spanish, huh?
Yeah.
No, I love it though. I love Spanglish.
You know what I mean? For real.
And you guys are proud of that. I feel like that's
sure.
that's something important. Like
Yeah.
some people try to shy out from not knowing English or only knowing Spanish. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
mix
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit up. It's okay. Like
Oh,
you
hell yeah,
feel
hell
me?
yeah, you know.
Sounds
we
good.
gotta
Sounds
do that.
saucy.
Yeah.
Spanglish, that's that Panabay twist, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's my advice, you know. I feel like as long as you keep going, even with music or whatever, you know, if you're good at it, if you know you're good at it, all you gotta do is just keep going, you know what I mean? Keep going, keep working on your craft and never give up, you know.
And never give up. It's a marathon.
For sure. What about you?
That's the hardest line ever. Yeah,
That is.
when Lwc say, you know, it's a marathon. You know, it's not a sprint. So, like I said, we've been in this game for I think we're going on close to 20 years. You know, representing, and there's always going to be ups and downs. And you know, how bad do you really want it? Do you really love this?
Yeah,
Right.
How much are you willing to sacrifice? Are you going to sleep in the car?
yeah.
Right.
It's going to hurt a little bit. But are you going to sleep in that car? Are you going to be hungry?
Yeah.
Are you going to eat one meal that whole day?
Yeah.
You feel me? Are you not going to eat? Or you have to eat, you know? It's just different things that come with this game, and a lot of people are not willing to sacrifice. You feel me?
Right.
And so that's the advice that I have to give the people. It's not as easy as it looks. You feel me?
Gotcha.
I really wanted to thank you guys for coming today.
Yeah,
real,
thank you for
like-
making the time.
It's
No,
good, it's
seriously.
good.
It's big. We appreciate it. It's all love. You guys open doors here at Ladies with Charisma, and
Okay.
Yeah, you know, we ask people for support, so we gotta support our people too. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
You know what I mean? We gotta lead by example.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
want to be down with what's cool, too.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
Ladies
it's
with
cool, then we wanna be
charisma.
there.
You already know.
Don't flatter us.
Right. we the it shit. But with that being said, that's Yana Shawty TYSF Queen Underscore. This was my beautiful co-host,
Adi Jolie, Adio Lee.
and today we had Los Rakas.
La Rakas.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
sí soy Raka.
Ooh.